providing only 20% video as a part of promotion. For remaining 80%, that is 6 to 8 articles, current affairs video, NCERT videos and general studies complete videos, please subscribe to our complete package. 1. Delhi seeks stopping of Panipat drain discharge into Yamuna. GS Paper 3, Conservation, Environmental Pollution and Degradation, Environmental Impact Assessment. Why recently in news? There has been a sudden rise in ammonia level in the Yamuna River. As a result, Delhi government has sought an immediate intervention of the Union government and the Central Pollution Control Board for stopping Panipat drain discharge into the Yamuna. The move comes after Delhi Jal Board, DJB, found black water flowing into Yamuna from the Panipat drain with ammonia levels of 56 parts per million, which is more than 100 times the permissible level of half a part per million. What is ammonia? Ammonia is one of several forms of nitrogen that exist in aquatic environments. Other forms of nitrogen can cause nutrient over-enrichment of a water body at elevated concentrations and indirect effects on aquatic life. But ammonia causes direct toxic effects on aquatic life. Where does ammonia come from? Ammonia is produced for commercial fertilizers and other industrial applications. Natural sources of ammonia include the decomposition or breakdown of organic waste matter, gas exchange with the atmosphere, forest fires, animal and human waste, and nitrogen fixation processes. Ammonia can enter the aquatic environment via direct means such as municipal effluent discharges and the excretion of nitrogenous wastes from animals, and indirect means such as nitrogen fixation, air deposition, and runoff from agricultural lands. How does ammonia affect aquatic life? When ammonia is present in water at high enough levels, it is difficult for aquatic organisms to sufficiently excrete the toxicant, leading to toxic buildup in internal tissues and blood, and potentially death. Environmental factors, such as pH and temperature, can affect ammonia toxicity to aquatic animals. How does ammonia affect humans? Ammonia has a toxic effect on healthy humans only if the intake becomes higher than the capacity to detoxify. At a dose of more than 100 mg per kilogram of body weight per day, ammonium chloride influences metabolism by shifting the acid-base equilibrium, disturbing the glucose tolerance, and reducing the tissue sensitivity to insulin. 2. Will ventilation corridors help with China's smog problem? GS Paper 3, Environmental Pollution Control Methods. Why recently in news? Chinese authorities have announced yet another plan to alleviate the effects of the country's air pollution problem that has engulfed major cities. Beijing has announced plans to construct a series of ventilation corridors throughout the city in hopes of creating better air circulation and preventing dangerously high smog levels. How the ventilation corridors are planned to construct. Beijing plans to develop a number of corridors by connecting large areas of park space, rivers and green land. The 5 primary ventilation corridors are designed to be more than 500 meters in width. Some secondary corridors will be more than 80 meters wide. The corridor is expected to bring cold air from the suburbs to the downtown area and blow away hot air and pollutants. The primary corridors, planned from north to south, will allow northern winds to blow through Beijing during winter, when smog usually occurs. Ventilation corridors are still in the planning phase. Shanghai and Fuzhou are two Chinese cities that have already built similar corridors to combat the notorious air pollution problem. The way forward. Beijing aims to reduce pollutants by 40% in 2020 from 2013 levels. The ventilation corridors have proven effective in relieving the urban heat island effect, facilitating airflow and alleviating air pollution. Corridor development content will be written into new city planning documents and serve as a guide for future city planning work.